Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan, and if you cannot tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be filming a classic smoky eye kind of look for you today. Since my more feminine look that I posted the other week did pretty well, that was my Emma Stone look, you can click right here to watch that. I kind of do a very nothingy eye and a very bright orange lip. I'm going to do exactly the opposite right now. I'm going to be doing a sort of dramatic smoky gray black eye and a nude lip, and this is a classic look. There's probably thousands of tutorials on this on YouTube, but this is my take on it, and this is a great all-around, any time of year, any occasion kind of look. So if you're interested in seeing how it turns out, stay tuned. As you can tell, I already have the rest of my face on. I have just got nothing on my eyes and nothing on my lips except a little bit of chapstick. Over my eyes, I did take my foundation and my powder just to kind of prime that. I'm not going to be using any other eyeshadow primer, but using my foundation and my powder over the eyes is just going to kind of create a blank canvas for me. Alright, I went ahead and zoomed the camera in so you can really see what I am doing today. I'm going to be working mostly with the full exposure palette from Smashbox, and in here you get mostly, well, half matte and half shimmer. I'm going to be mostly using the cooler tone matte side. I'm not going to be using any of the shimmers, and I'm only going to use one of the warm tone shades. And then I'm also going to be using this eyeliner from number 7. It's their Stay Perfect Amazing Eyes pencil in black. I don't know if it has a name or not, but it's just the black shade. And then I'm also going to be using a nude liner from Smashbox as well. This is their Always Sharp liner in the shade Bare. Starting with my full exposure palette, I'm going to grab this first warm tone shade. This one is just kind of like a very skin tone sort of color, and I'm just going to be working this back and forth through the crease. This is going to kind of create a little bit of warmth there. This color is just going to kind of act as a transition so that when my smoky eye ends, it kind of blends naturally into my skin tone. Next, I'm going to take a combination of these two cooler tone colors. These are going to act as my all-over shadow color. I'm going to kind of equal parts mix them together. I want something in between, not too deep, but not too light either. I do want it to be noticeable. I'm going to sweep this all over the center portion of the lid, working it back and forth. I'm not taking this up through the crease. I'm going to take this just on the actual mobile part of the lid, and then blend it into that first crease color. What's great about a look like this is you can really suit it towards your skin tone or your eye color. If you have blue eyes like I do, you could definitely use more bronzy brown tones, and that's going to really bring them out. If you have green eyes, you could use more of a purpley tone, and if you have brown eyes, you could use more of a blue or a navy, and that would look really nice as well. You can also use deeper colors for a deeper skin tone or lighter colors for a lighter skin tone, so this look is completely adaptable. Once I have the wash of color on the lid built up to the intensity that I want, I'm then going to dip my small shader brush just into the kind of deeper of those two shades, and then I'm going to work this on the outer half of the eye, and then sort of up into the crease a little bit, and then blending every so often with my 217. Once I have that darker gray color blended out to my desired smokiness, I'm then going to move on to my black eyeliner. This is one of the kind that have a smudger on the end. You don't have to use a smudger, you could go ahead and use your fingertips or a brush. I'm going to be kind of switching between the smudger and the brush to kind of get my desired effect. This I'm going to line all the way across my upper lash line, all the way from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner, slightly thickening it up at the outer corner, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend and smudge it because I don't want any harsh lines at all. I want this to be a very, very blended liner. Especially with a look like this, you don't have to draw one line straight across your eye. You can go ahead and dot and dab and kind of really work it into the lash line. It doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line because we're going to blend it out anyways. And it can be really, really messy. Do not get on that bed. With this kind of look, the smudgier and the smokier, the less perfect, the better. You can reapply and smudge and reapply and smudge until you get the desired depth of color right on that outer corner and blended. Once you've blended out that eyeliner and it's as smudgy and smoky as you like it, I'm then going to go ahead and tap a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of black eyeshadow on top of it, just the same one from my full exposure palette. That's going to lock it in place all day and make sure it doesn't move around at all. You can also use this black eyeshadow just to kind of make sure everything is blended and seamless. And that is your upper lid done. I am now going to work on the lower lash line a little bit. I don't like to put too much on my lower lash line. It really will close off my eyes and make my eyes appear a little bit too small for my liking. So I am first going to start with the lightest of the cool tone shades from my full exposure palette, this shade right here, with the same smudger brush, and I'm just going to kind of work that almost all the way across, leaving just that very inner corner free of any dark shadow. Now that I have that lighter transition color underneath, I'm going to go in with my eyeliner and dot little tiny dots along the lower lash line just on that outer third. Then I'm going to go in with my smudger brush again and blend them out and kind of connect them together and connect it to the top lash line. Now to make sure my eyes aren't too closed off, I am going to go in with a nude eyeliner. And I'm just going to do this through the lower waterline, and that's just going to kind of brighten everything up and make my eye appear a little bit more awake and less kind of dark and closed off. The mascara that I've chosen today is the Smashbox Eye Brightening Mascara. I absolutely love this on blue eyes. It just makes my eyes pop so much. I'm going to be putting a very thin layer of this on both the tops and the bottoms. Those are my eyes done. You can pair any kind of lip with this look, which is great about a smoky eye, is it looks great with a bold lip, it looks great with a nude lip, it looks great with whatever lip you kind of are loving at the moment. I think it pairs the best, personally, with a nice sheer nude lip. I am going to be using Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. This is a nice sheer buttery lipstick, and I'm just going to apply this straight from the tube onto my lips. And then I'm going to go ahead and perfect my shape with a little bit of lip liner. The liner that I've chosen is from NYX, and it's just called Natural. You could use any nude colored liner. This one just happens to match my lips almost perfectly. And I'm just going to kind of feather this across the lip line and kind of onto the lip and kind of blend it in with the lipstick. I don't really want a harsh line around my lips. I just kind of want to perfect the shape and make them look a little bit more even. I used my lipstick first before my lip liner because I really wanted to sheer the lip liner out. I don't want a full color matte lip liner all the way around, so applying that moisturizing lipstick first and then feathering this over the top of it kind of just sheers the texture out a little bit. And this is my finished classic smoky eye look. I absolutely love how versatile this look is. It can be adapted for any eye color, any skin tone, any age, any eye shape, any gender, anything. It absolutely works on everybody. You can just kind of use lighter tones for lighter skin, deeper tones for deeper skin, and again, you can adjust the color for your eye as well. I think this looks great any time of year, any occasion. It works great in the day, it works great in the evening. You can amp it up for the evening, you know, add some false lashes, kind of do a little bit more liner, or play it down for the day, use lighter colors, more charcoals, less black. Yeah, it's just an absolute all-around simple thing that you should have in your makeup wardrobe. And this can be done with any number of eyeshadow palettes. You don't have to use a high-end one like the one I use today. There are thousands of options out there, many of which from the drugstore are going to be great. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as you did my Emma Stone video. I'm happy that you are all enjoying me doing more of a feminine makeup look on myself rather than having to get a model in every time I want to do a new tutorial. So if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below suggesting a future look you'd love to see. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Both of those things are at JonJonTalks, and click on my face right now to subscribe to my channel so you can be here every Monday and Thursday for my new content. I'll see you all next time. Bye! My skin was a little bit more even toned, my blemishes were healing faster, and my skin just overall looked better after using this. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my favorite